Okay, welcome to another haul and unboxing video. This time we have the Star Wars action figures haul that I've been picking up on clearance out here in Manila as of March 2019. Now these are a bunch of old figures and nothing new, nothing to get excited about. I just wanted to share my haul. And a lot of the figures I've already sold, and then I saw them on clearance and bought them again. Now, bit of an introduction if you don't live in Manila or in the Philippines, and if you do live in Manila in the Philippines, you're not fully aware of the toy business here in Manila. Let's talk about Hasbro. There is no Hasbro Philippines. There is no Hasbro Manila office. And what we have is a local toy company that imports Hasbro toys from Hasbro Asia and various offices in Asia. And what they do is they put them on consignment at the various toy stores. We have like Toys R Us, Toy Kingdom, Rustans, Landmark, Toy Town. And that's why all the prices are the same. And if one goes on clearance, everything else goes on clearance because there's only one supplier of the toys which imports all Hasbro toys and brings them over to the Philippines. Now, hobby shops were like Hobby Corner or our toys, they do import Hasbro toys as well, but they're usually priced slightly higher than the retail prices that this local company has been putting out, simply because of economies of scale. The local company that imports Hasbro toys is Playkit Philippines, a company by the name of Playkit Philippines. One of the best, if not the best, toy company here in Manila. And companies like hobby shops like our toys and Hobby Corner, they import in small quantities and such. They cannot do the economies of scale and price them at the retail prices that Playkit is doing. So this March 2019, Black Series figures and some vehicles and 3.25 inch figures have drastically gone down in prices. It's like a crazy clearance month for Playkit, and collectors, Star Wars collectors, are just going gaga over the low prices of toys, that the figures that have prices have shot up on eBay and Amazon and all that, and now are just literally dirt cheap. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? If you're a collector who's been buying stuff immediately at these ridiculous prices, it's a sad thing because all your toys now have drastically gone down in value. But if you're a casual collector, especially the new collectors for Star Wars and those who just really wait for clearance, this is a good thing because you can finally complete your collection at a very affordable price. Now let's talk about these Black Series figures from the red line. Now these are my old figures. I didn't get them on clearance. I got them at full price. Standard 1/12 scale or 6-inch Black Series figure goes for about $30. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? But $30. And these figures have shot up in price over the past couple years, year and a half. The prices are ridiculous online, but now if you go to Toy Kingdom and Toys R Us and you're lucky enough to spot figures such as these, they are now at $10 each. So they're together with the Solo figures, the Force Awakens figures, and the Last Night figures. They're all $10, and the only figures that have not been marked down to the $10 price range are the figures from Wave 29 and Wave 30. Those are the figures of the Solo figures, Val in Vandor, and Tobias Beckett, the Stormtrooper Police, that wave, and the latest wave with the with L3. The figure, those wave 29 and 30 have not been marked down, and obviously the 31st wave with Mace Windu and Padme, that has not hit retail yet, and it's supposed to hit it this month, but Playkit, I surmise, is not releasing it yet, simply because they want to get rid of the clearance items first because the clearance items will sell immediately, will sell fast. That'll improve their cash flow position. Whereas if you release a new figure, knowing most collectors here in Manila would not buy it anyway, then wait for it on clearance, may as well save it for later. So that's probably the situation. I think that's the same for Transformers. They're trying to hold back on the Transformers and just clearing out warehouse space, getting rid of Star Wars merchandise, and then they can store the Star Wars figures. So these, if you see them on retail here in Manila, as of March 2019, they're going for $10 each. So these are my old figures, and same goes for this guy. This guy reviewed him, so he's an old figure. He's amazingly going for $10, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, this was the last Christmas, hobby shops were selling it for $40, and now it's just $10. So yeah, sucks if you're if you're a hardcore collector, you don't wait for clearance. But if you do wait for clearance, this is an amazing opportunity for you to collect. Okay, one thing I did pick up on clearance for the Black Series 1/12 scale is Clone Commander Cody. I know, I already have him. I got rid of this figure actually, together with Wolf and Gree. Wolf, Gree, and Cody. I figured, you know, I just need Rex. I don't really need these guys. I passed them off to a buddy. I think the price we agreed on was something like $80 or something like that. And she got it, and it was okay. She was okay with it, and okay, that was it. And then I saw this one, this particular wave. It comes a case of 4, the old Blue Line packaging, and this came from Hasbro Korea, the Hasbro Korea office, and that's what Playkit does. They bring in the new stuff and they sell it off. Once it's all sold out, they wait for neighboring Hasbro offices like Hasbro Korea, Hasbro Hong Kong, Hasbro Macau, Hasbro's Far East, Hasbro China, Hasbro Taiwan, these local Hasbro Malaysia, these and Indonesia, these local Hasbro offices, they wait for them to sell their excess stocks at very low prices. Then they get everything. And this particular wave, they never brought it in when the first time it came out, way back in 2000. Oh, I don't know actually. When did this thing come out? Somebody tell me. Oh, there we go. 2014. When it first came out, 2014, they skipped this wave. They went ahead with the Palpatine wave. They skipped this. So in the case of 4 has 2 Codys, one IG 88, and 1 Bouche. Leia disguised as Princess Bouche. And they never brought it in here. They never sold it for $30. The first time they brought it in, it was immediately marked down at $14. Now, $14 is a steal. If you live in the Philippines, if you live in Manila, these things are going for about $60. You know, 30, not 30, but $50 to $60 online, and here in Manila plus shipping and all that, it's gonna cost you at least $50 to get this. But now $14, I decided, what the heck, right? Get another one. So $1 didn't review it. We're not gonna open it. Okay. Another thing that went on clearance is this one. They brought it in. Most of the 3.75-inch figures are going for about $12 to $14 retail price. Now, this wave was bought again by Playkit. It's again from Hasbro Korea, and it's now going for a low price of $7, 350 pesos. So if you're looking around, this particular wave that came with Doom, Rex, Thorn, the C-3PO, that the removable armor pieces, removable pieces, C-3PO, the plates, the armor plates. It came with Jawas, that officer, that alien officer in red in the cantina scene. Then it came with the the Darth Vader Dagobah vision, where it had the face of Luke, and this one, the Carbonite Han. Yeah, among other figures, which I can't remember right now, but there's a bunch of 9 different figures. They're all at 350 pesos or $7, and that is a steal, because these are going for $12, $14 a pop. Some hobby shops even sell them for like $20. Not 20, yeah, $20 even. Especially Doom, the Vader vision, and for $7, it's a steal. I had already sold my Han Solo and Carbonite, but I just love the Carbonite Han, especially even if it's in the 1/18 scale. So might as well get another one for $7. We're not opening these. Okay, we'll put them off to the side. Now we shall do the unboxing, the haul and unboxing. Okay, so let's start with, and these are going to be the, for some of you that you know it as the Walmart exclusive Black Series figures. These came about in 2015, right about the time the Force Awakens merchandise came out, and Playkit has gotten a hold of them, and they're going now for 400 pesos everywhere if you're lucky enough to find them. And this is a case of 12 or 16, I can't remember, but it has the General Leia, it has the old Han, it has Captain Phasma, Finn, it has Rey, it has Kylo, Darth Vader, and I'll show you the other figures. But you know, this one I've already done a review of him, but I picked him up in the US for about $6 and sold it off for about $10, and together with a bunch of other toys. And I said, you know, it's going for $8. 400 pesos, that's a steal for highly articulated figures. I decided to pick it up. So it came from Hasbro Toys Malaysia, and Playkit's just very shrewd. They know when the local offices are selling them off. Sometimes they get them from Thailand, Hong Kong. I mean, I don't even know how they get these. They're just amazing. They can bring these things in. So we've already done a review of this, but we'll open them up just for the heck of it. Ahsoka, I have not done a review of this figure, so we're going to do like a mass review of all these Walmart exclusive figures. I'm opening them up for you guys. So look at that, Ahsoka. I love Ahsoka. I got the vintage collection one. I did a review of that one, but this one, this version, it's a little bit different, but I've never reviewed her. So a couple of Royal Guards. I mean, I've reviewed them when they were in the vintage collection, but Walmart version, I guess they're the same. But we'll open them up just for the heck of it. Finally, Father and Son. I've not done a review of these figures. I have not gotten these figures ever. So yeah, I mean, the vintage collection, I had it, but I've never done a review of it either. The vintage collection, I sold it off. I sold off my entire vintage collection, and you know, $8, you can't lose, right? So let's get these guys opened up. So let's start with Kylo Ren. I just thought, you know, when he first came out, Kylo Ren I thought was one of the more badass villains in the Star Wars lore, and his outfit was okay. He was like the new Darth Vader. And if you want to see my full review of this figure, it's on this channel, Chefatron. But wow, he's worth opening up again. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Destroy the past. Kill it. What was that, the quote? I don't know, I'm misquoting him. Very nice. It's a shame they don't have the rocker ankles here back at when they did this, but this was pretty good. This is a great step forward for the Star Wars figures, because it already has the ball hinge hips, and wow, a combination of soft goods and soft PVC material. Kylo Ren. The Knights of Ren, which we've never seen. And I don't want to ruin this. So he comes with an unignited lightsaber, as well as an ignited lightsaber. I love, you know, J.J. Abrams, Star Wars character. I love Kylo Ren. One of my favorites, actually. I mean, I sold off most of my Force Awakens figures, but I've kept Rey and Kylo and Captain Phasma. I love the villains. It's a shame that Hasbro took out the posability standard for the 3.75 inch. They made it like a collector line, but the standard mass retail line, 5 points of articulation. Don't know if they're really going for that nostalgia feel for their action figures, but you know, 5 points of articulation figures just to the casual collector. So, Ahsoka Tano, favorite Clone Wars figure, Clone Wars character. And even in Rebels, just absolutely amazing. Look at this figure. I think it's different from the vintage collection figure. I don't have it right now. But yeah, no ball hinge there. Articulation seems to be fine. It's different because I think the head sculpt is different for this one. I think this is the more accurate one. But I do love Ahsoka. So to get her again, wow. Amazing. I like this figure. Very, very cool. It'll fit well with either Rebels or Clone Wars. Any Clone Wars or Rebels shelf that you have, she's gonna fit nicely. Okay. See if we can get other lightsabers. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's put her right here with Kylo Ren. Okay. Next up, the Royal Guards. Oh my goodness, I really like these guys. So, we'll have one posed in the regular Royal Guard outfit, and the other one we'll have him posed in the Expanded Universe outfit with the helmet and the pauldron. So this one, I suppose, we'll get the stick and the gun. Okay. The other one we'll put him in the Expanded Universe format. So, okay, let me just see if we can. Oh, can't even hold the weapon. Man, Hasbro. Okay, we'll do it like that. Okay. Leave us. Okay, cool. That's what a Royal Guard looks like. And then, okay. And underneath, okay. I'll show that off later with the other one. So this one, oh. How does he hold this thing? Okay, does he hold it this way? Okay. All right. Put him right here. And then this one. Okay, we'll get the staff, the helmet, and the pauldron. Let's get rid of these things. Okay. Okay, there's a holster for the gun. Okay. Okay, get rid of this for a while. Okie dokie. All right. Very nice. Look at that. So the gun goes in this way. Okay, cool. And then he has a staff. Even if you watch the last few episodes of Rebels, there was a scene with the Emperor and Ezra, and these guards just come out of nowhere. I was like, oh my goodness, what were those? So that was pretty cool. Very nice of Hasbro to do that. Putting in the Expanded Universe together with the current universe. Okay. Very cool. Oh, I love this. Look at that. insignia of the Empire. And okay, we'll put him somewhere here. Okay, wow. Darth Vader. This is, I believe, the same figure we got in that, I don't have it, that anniversary, that 40th anniversary Darth Vader, or the 35th anniversary Darth Vader with the, I don't know, with the chair or something. Somebody tell me, I forgot what it was. I never had it. It was very difficult to acquire back in the day. Oh, okay. I had no idea the helmet fell off. Can you remove the... Okay, we'll talk about that later. Let me get the... Yeah, I think that's why the helmet is removable, because you can sit him in the chair in that scene in episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and then he's putting on his helmet and he's sitting down. And this is, yep, I think, yep, all right, yeah. The elbow cuts really are it gave it away. I mean, this is a very old figure that they repacked. Yep, look at that. I hate these elbow cuts, I mean. And no ball hinge shoulders. Oh, wow. This is a pretty old figure. Look at this. Oh, at least they gave him waist swivel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Soft crotch piece. Soft PVC material, and it's even misaligned. All right, cool. Cool, whatever. Hasbro. Okay, does he have knees? Oh, apparently he does. And does he have ankles? Nope, no ankle pivot. Wow, so this figure was just really meant to be sitting down. So you get a little bit of that damaged scalp or head sculpt. Okay, and then this thing is just supposed to rest like that. Man, it doesn't stay on. Not the best figure in Darth Vader figure in the world, but what can you do? God, this Darth Vader sucks. I mean, the other figure, the 5 points of articulation Darth Vader figure was much better than this. Choke, force choke. He's gonna force choke his opponent. Okay, put it right here. Okay, and finally, Luke Skywalker in the episode 6 Jedi Knight outfit. I've been meaning to do a review of this one. I just didn't have the heart to open up my Blu-ray Luke Skywalker, and now I got a chance to do so without feeling too bad about it. And what is this? Is this the tool he uses to create a new lightsaber? Yeah, I do believe so. Okay, pretty cool. His screwdriver, or whatever that tool is. Okay, so pretty cool. He's got Jedi robes. It's this. I think it's the same one we got for the vintage collection. You got the ball hinge hips. Pretty cool. Yep, definitely Luke Skywalker. Head sculpt looks okay too. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty okay with this one. And articulation is probably the same as that one we got. Yep. Yep. Okay. So is this one. Okay. All right. Jedi Knight, Luke Skywalker. All right. And then he's got an unignited lightsaber. Does it fit anywhere? Oh, it's nice. He's got soft goods with PVC material. Okay, let me just move this off to the side just a little bit. Okay, and then I don't know where it plugs in. Doesn't. It's a shame. It doesn't plug in anywhere. Okay, so you could have him like he's building his lightsaber. Okay, like this, and then he has this tool. He's like, in that deleted scene, he's just fixing it like that. So I guess that's okay. So I will let him hold both lightsabers. These are pretty soft. I mean, sabers and the tool, they're pretty soft. We'll put the tool. No, there's no way to put it anywhere. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so fine. Then hold this. This is my favorite lightsaber, actually. The green lightsaber of Luke Skywalker. That has always been my favorite lightsaber out of all the lightsabers. Okay. Have him fight Darth Vader. Okay. All right, and just so we have a bit of comparison, I mean, sure, these figures have tons of articulation, but comparing them with the 5 points of articulation in terms of sculpt, I think the 5 points of articulation really beat the heck out of these guys. I mean, just look at this Darth Vader right here. I mean, there's no contest. Look at this one. Just the detail on that one alone is just amazing. And the Royal Guard can actually hold that piece of accessory fairly easily compared to what this guy would have to put him through just to hold it. I mean, sure, 5 points of articulation, but the sculpt, I think I'm okay with this one. And finally, Luke. This is my favorite version of Luke all time, like the Jedi Knight Luke with the green lightsaber. This has always been great. So I mean, that was okay too, but look at this. Just the Mark Hamill head sculpt and the sculpt on the body, very nice. I mean, take nothing away from all the figures that I've shown you guys. I mean, they're pretty good, but if you're just a casual collector and you're just gonna play with these figures, you're not gonna pose them anyway, these 5 points of articulation are okay. And I think I see some of the logic that Hasbro is trying to do with these. I mean, they probably figured, you know, back in the 70s and 80s, they didn't have a lot of articulation. Kids had fun with them. And, you know, we're trying to bring back that nostalgia, giving them fantastic sculpt, detail-wise, but removing all these G.I. Joe articulation. And it's a mixed bag for me. I mean, I love the articulation. That's the reason I liked Hasbro over Kenner, because the G.I. Joes were had tons of joints, whereas the Kenner figures, they were just very difficult to play with, in my opinion, difficult to pose. But sculpt-wise, they win. Articulation-wise, they win. Okay? All right, so that's it. That's my little Star Wars toy clearance haul, and I'm very pleased with the ones I got. I mean, for the price that they're going for, I'm actually glad I've gotten rid of 90% of my collection, because the value of a lot of these figures and toys that we've kept from Hasbro have severely gone down. I didn't see any more point. There was really no point in keeping a lot of them. Just really the ones I love 100%. And like I said, my 100% rule, if your appreciation for the toy goes down below 100%, like 99% below, just get rid of it. Another collector will have use for it better than you will. And just keep the ones you absolutely love 100%. Like Marie Kondo says, if it doesn't spark joy anymore, in my case 100% joy, then get rid of it. So there you go, folks. Just one last bit of advice for the Star Wars collectors hunting here in Manila. Well, these are just, at the end of the day, pieces of plastic that are very, very little value. If you can't find the stuff you're looking for, don't give up. I mean, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Kung para sa'yo talaga yan at mahanap mo yan. I mean, if it's not meant for you, if you can't find it, kung hindi mo talaga mahanap, I mean, there's probably something better in store for you. Merong mas maganda ka pang laruan na mahanap kung hindi mo talaga mahanap. I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then something's better. There's something better that's meant for you. So just chill out, have fun. You know, I know that in any toy line there'll always be hoarders and scalpers and people trying to make a buck out of this clearance. Let them do what they want to do. I mean, don't buy scalper items if you feel that they're scalping you with it. They're overpricing these. They're reselling these items they got on sale. Don't buy it. Just take time to hunt things down. I mean, if they clear out and they hoard every single figure that you're looking for in a particular store, there's always another store. There's always going to be restocks for that store. I mean, if I know Playkit very well, I've been their customer since 2007. They buy a lot. And they're just taking their time. They don't want to flood the market too easy. They're taking their time. They're delivering stocks batch per batch, and just hang in there. As Princess Leia Organa says, there is always hope. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I mean. She always believed in hope. And as a toy collector, the important thing is you have fun, and you gotta have hope. And it still has to spark joy in you. If it doesn't, then move on to something else, or get rid of stuff that doesn't spark joy. Or if it's not 100%, in my words, get rid of it. So buy only the things you want 100%. If the prices go down severely low and you're asking yourself, is it worth buying this thing or that? Ask yourself, do you like it 100%? Just to make things easier for me, 99% and below. You like it 99% or below, you like it 50%, you like it 80%, pass. Don't buy it. You're just gonna sell it. Ibebenta mo ulit yan. Mabili mo man yan kahit napakamura, ibebenta mo rin yan dahil hindi mo siya gusto ng 100% or 100%. Okay? So there you go, folks. Happy collecting. Those in Manila, big shout out to everybody in the Philippines Star Wars Empire Facebook page. Go check us out there. Everything Star Wars on Facebook. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this little haul unboxing video review. Thanks for watching.